Hey guys, welcome to another lesson of Pro Teacher Soup. Today I have with me Jared.
How you doing?
And today we're going into Superman Tarzan, Sons of the Jungle. As you can see on there, it's an Elseworlds crossover. Why? Well, let's just dive in, you'll see why. A barkentine out of Bombay named Fuwalda and lies at anchor in the calm waters of an East African bay. Aboard, the mood is aught but calm. Instead, a merciless storm of human origin sweeps her deck. Mutiny! It is done, lads. We are masters of this vessel now. 'Tis far from done, Black Michael. 2 lives remain in our past. Or have you forgot? Stand back, man. No one touches my wife. John, no harm will come to you or Lady Alice, John Clayton. But I know that only I stand between you and the crew's bloodlust. You cannot mean to strand us here on this uncharted shore. You doom us as certainly as cold murder. Not so certain by my lights, Lord Greystoke. Oh, wait. Yeah. And this crew won't risk the gallows by putting it into a civilized port. And I cannot guarantee your safety when you stay aboard. Reconsider, please. My wife is with child. Find it in your heart. Don't beg them on me, my baby's account, darling. If a hangman's noose does not bind them for this act, the wrath of God surely would. Pray to your God for mercy, milady. You'll find little enough among the screwed. Deck there, eyes aloft.
Okay.
Power of prayer, milady. His will be done. As you say, we will set sail for port. call then. See, there's where it changes. They don't get sent to the island. Why? Because of Superman's ship. So basically...
So Superman becomes Tarzan, essentially.
And Tarzan goes and lives a life among man.
So would that mean that it's Super Tarzan then?
So, well, let's watch this. But see this? This is a major change.
That's cool. I like that.
So yeah, basically because a sign from God appeared, the Fuwalda catches a southerly wind and points her crew for Cape Town, leaving the jungle coast for the land of men. A hole in the trees where we once picked the red fruit. Even my own eyes can see this. Kerchak, a piece of the sky fell here. I smelled at it strange to me, Tublet. Much is strange here. This is a bad place now. Something moves. A sky leopard. This is no leopard! And a being from the worlds of ghosts. I return it to its brother. Kerchak, no! The Balu is and Belu is mine. The sky sent him for me to replace the one taken by Shita, Balu baby, Shita leopard. I must do this, Kala. Okay, the sky Balu is strong. Taken, Kala. His cry hurt my ear. You rode from the sky of the light. I shall show you Argozan, fire skin. I shall call you Argozan, fire skin. A boy. It is a boy, Lord Greystoke. A boast of you, dear Alice, and a strong and healthy boy. Oh, John, are you proud? Congratulations to you, Lord and Lady. We shall call him John, after myself and my father, the future Lord of the Greystoke Manor. We will return to England now, John. My business is done in Johannesburg. As soon as you are fit, we'll go home. Home to Greystoke Hall. Never to see this blasted wilderness again. Argozan! Have you seen Argozan? I awoke to find him gone. The hairless one is no longer a suckling, and why mother him so? Go back to feeding your fat stomach, Tublet. And Tublet, I'll find him without your help. Roar! Woo! Oh, and Argozan, and Bundala. Argozan, Sheeta has taken me as she took my first Balu. No, you will not die. I have saved you. No, you came for all those powers and couldn't save her. His mother.
There you go.
You came from the sky, Argozan. You brought me happiness. One day you will return to the sky, where we will meet again. Kala spoke true, strange one. What are you saying, Kerchak? You are not one of us. You are not an ape. Kala wanted you, but only Kala. Leave our forest. Return to the sky. Not until I have seen to my mother's body. Stay away from me until then. Arr! Argozan, where are you going? Go away, go away, Nimkima. I will not play with you today. This part of the forest is cursed. You do not want to walk here. Go away. This is the footprint of the sky leopard. No animal comes here. Let us go from here, Argozan. You will die. The sky leopard will eat you. Kala said, I am of the sky apes. They are my tribe. This is where I came from. This is where I will find the sky apes. Kala lied. There is nothing but this strange egg, the egg of a great hungry bird. Please, let us leave this place, Argozan. This bird is long gone, silly Nikima. The scent here is not known to me. It is, and Kriga, my son. It is I, Jorel, your father and your mother Laura. You would have, and we would have you know your past. We are here in this form to teach you of your home. Whatever world you have reached, wherever in the cosmos you live, you must know of your origins. Your word is no longer exists. You are the sole survivor of your race. This is the world of your birth. We sent you from this planet to save you. It is called Krypton. Krypton? This pod contains all the knowledge of Krypton, its science, culture, and history. Study this and use it in your new home. It is more than the people and the story of your people, my son. It is your legacy. The Latin phrase "to shower in glory." Perhaps you would care to tell us, Master Clayton, or are the words of our ancient forebears of less interest in your view of the world? Master Clayton, while I realize that you are the future Lord of Greystoke and will one day sit at a station high above my lowly self, while you sit in my classroom, you are subject to my rules. Understood? Understood, Proctor. He's feeling lost, like this is not his destiny. I hear you've been risking the wrath of the Purge again, and Haversham. You mean young Lord Greystoke? I admit that boy is a riddle to me. Easily the most capable student I've ever tutored. Even when he makes a minimal effort, he surpasses all the other boys in his form. Yet he always seems troubled, distant. There seems a vacancy with him, as though he were displaced or incomplete in some way. I wonder what he'll ever find his way in the world. And Argozan, I could not find you at the crater. I have been here, Nikima. Kerchak leads the great apes to the mountains for the rainy times. I care little for Kerchak and the others. You will never go home to your tribe? My home is not wisdom. My home is God. What are you saying, Argozan? My home once circled one of the stars above us, a red star, far out in space. I was trying to find it. You make my head hurt with your words. Crazy sound. It sounds like baboons make. Maybe the star you look for is not in the sky. Maybe it is in the river. Now who talks like a baboon? There, stars in the river. They are not stars, silly monkey. They are apes. And apes who look like me, no hair upon their bodies, and they wear the skin of animals. More crazy talk. No one can see what lies by the river from here. And what will he do? What kind of man will he be? I do hate it when you pace, John. I'll pace if I like, Alice. That boy drives me to pace from here to China and back. Please, John. First in his form at Eton, turned down an offer from Oxford and the Horse Guards. Every Greystoke has made his place in the world, and my heir turns out to be some kind of dreamer. No ambition, wanders the estate like a damn poet or something. Told me he doesn't have a sense of belonging, whatever the deuce that means. That roar, the cry of the bull ape. This is the land of great apes. We should never have come here. Do not fear me. I thought I was alone. I thought I was the only one. People of Krypton, I am Kal-El, son of Jor-El. I am home. He's speaking Kryptonian.
Oh, wow.
So how is that for a start?
Good. The one question I have is, okay, so he's been in the sun for years and his powers never showed up.
For all we know, he could have been in the shade underneath all the trees for so long.
That is true. That is why I'm like a little bit like, okay, they maybe explain it. I like the red S, the way it's like drawn, if you will. The paint, yeah.
But what do you think about this whole difference, how things are playing out differently?
It's really interesting. I like it.
Yep. A forest devil. Do not listen to his lies. Kill him. No, I am one of you. I am a lost brother. I will not harm you. Listen to me. And fools, do you not recognize a fellow Kryptonian? Our spears and arrows drew no blood, and Maviro. The devil has strong magic. He fled from our courage, if not our weapons. The devil will not return. Kal-El! Hey, Kal-El! Did your people welcome you? Will they take you back to their world? They tried to kill me. The language they spoke was strange, not the language of my father. They feared and hated me. I am a stranger to Krypton and his people. I have been away too long. I remain alone, not of the apes, not of the men, from the stars. There is no place for me. I'm a stranger wherever I go. Kind of a maverick, eh? Meanwhile, in the American Southwest, I'm unfamiliar with the term, Gus. A maverick is a steer that won't join the herd, Lord Greystoke. He stands alone, a dangerous character. I've been all over the world, and no place is home. Me, I never even seen the ocean, but it suits me fine. I envy you, Gus. This is a great land, but it's settled. Something deep within me tells me to throw off my life of privilege and comfort and seek the ways in the wilder parts of the world. Your spirit and body travel different paths. Your life will always be in conflict until you can join these two. Wise words. Is that something from your Navajo philosophy, Jimmy? I believe I read it in a magazine in Tucson. Ha! Well, there's wisdom there in any case. I'm seeking something. I have no idea what it is or where to find it, or even how to recognize it when and if I do. Months later. Kal-El, I have been looking for you and... Hush! Light in the sky. A star falls to the jungle. It's like the star that you say brought me here. Where is this? Eee! Like, Crockett, uh-oh! Help, stop it. The forest devil pulled the Hamazubuti beneath the river. And Bamami's child was saved by the devil chief and devil chief Maviro. The Hazamati was torn apart like a rotten plantain. Is this a devil's trickery to win our confidence and betray us? This will take some thought. Back in England, you have quite a history of exploration, my lord. I understand you have an expedition of your own plan, Mr. Gridley. The Adventurers Club. Please, call me Jason. I wish to explore a heretofore inaccessible region of East Africa. I have created a technological approach to mapping deep jungle. It's to be a purely scientific endeavor, Lord Greystoke, not the adventurous gallivanting you're famous for. I'm afraid I must deny your request to accompany us. A pity. I was prepared to fully fund the entire enterprise. Then to that revelation, I can only say, welcome aboard, Lord Greystoke. Please, call me John. When in doubt, throw money!
Yeah, exactly.
Where is this star that fell from the sky, Nakima? In the tree below. There is a stream there. I did not ask for a story, Nakima. Only to show me to the star. Do not bark at me, Kal-El. Smoke from the hole where it dropped. The star burns. And the star burns, just like where I fell to Earth. Star falls and boom, big hole in the jungle. What if it is people from your world? What if they sent a gift? Maybe, Nakima. Be careful. Strange feeling. It does not smell like you, Kal-El. Just a rock. Do you see? Kal-El! What is it? Are you sick? Weak. Tired. It rushed upon me. Did you eat a bad antelope? The starstone. As I neared it, I became weak. The rock made you sick? This makes no sense. Quiet. This makes no sense. Quiet, Nakima. And Nakima. Ooh! An airship, Jason? A Zeppelin, John. One of my own design. To prove my theories of an ancient Roman colony in East Africa, it'll be necessary to see as a bird sees. And this is what you spent my money on? Not entirely your money. What are you saying? I sought some additional financing to defray costs. Financing from whom, Jason? Gentlemen, Lois Lane of the Metropolis Daily Planet. This is my aide, Jane Porter. Good afternoon. You must be Lord Greystoke. Not that I'm all that taken with all the Haraj Mumbo Jumbo. A distinct pleasure. Enough water, Nikima. You will drown me. Drink some more. I got it from a clean pool. Thirst is not the cause of my weakness. You still look pale. You always look pale to me. Stone, why did it affect me? It is a bad place for, and not for Nikima, but for you. Why does the rock weaken you? Why do you have no tail? Why are baboons so stupid? It is a mystery. Do you hear that? What? Screaming. I hear nothing. You hear sounds where there are no sounds. I told you you are not all, and you are not well. Oh, look at that!
That was so high energy. I love it.
Friend, I wish to be your friend. If you can understand my words, then read my eyes. Friend, at last. Oh! A great ape, as Guy has reported. Only an animal. No threat to our plans for this region. What is this? It glow like green flame. We have encountered one of the giant apes, Princess. It was carried as ID. Bring it closer, Tyro. It is not an emerald, nor is it jade. It is like nothing I've ever encountered before. What is it you command of me, Princess La? That I think is from Tarzan's lore.
Okay, because I was like, who could this be from Superman?
Hold on, let me look this up. Princess La. Let's see if this is a Tarzan. Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
Princess La is a character from there. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we will take the stone back with us to Opar and bring the creature. We shall see what tale he has to tell us. And
great.
Yep. It is a stone of great power. It makes weak the man-ape called Kal-El. He has the strength of a Tantor until he nears the Sky Stone. What is the animal chattering about? You understand their growlings, do you not? He speaks of a white ape, a man from the stars, Princess Law. A superior man. Superior? I am intrigued. Denigrated Atlanteid. And what of this stone? It makes this godlike being as a lion cub. It weakens him, or tames him. Call in my gem cutters. I would meet this superior man. Find him. So yeah, she's she's the queen and high priestess of Opar, Lost City. It's a surviving colony of ancient Atlantis, and she's basically one of the villains. Because she's a witch too.
Okay.
What a beautiful sight. Nature in its primal form, isn't it, Lord John? And just John, Miss Lane. Please call me Lois, as you wish. So, how will we know what we're looking for when we see it? Unnatural geometric shapes or patterns in the jungle. In Jason Griddle's series, an ancient colony was found here. From this height, we should see overall patterns of the remains of that colony. Details that would not be apparent from the ground. Oh, fascinating. Somebody should check him for a pulse, Jane. Lord Greystoke, I flashed the womanly wiles, and all he can do is admire the scenery. I think he's just deep and very reserved. Call us a mackerel, you mean? You can have your Lord and Byron types. I like a guy who takes charge, who lets a woman know what's what. Greystoke is cute, I'll grant you that, but give me a man who likes his steak raw. Kal-El, where are you going? I cannot keep up. I hunt meat for the Wazari. They are my friends, my people. I will show them that Kal-El is worthy of their friendship. Nikima is hungry too, and tired. Nikima, stay here. My friends, I bring game. Maviro? What is this, Maviro? I do not know what it is, Kal-El. A giant bird or a flying hut? No, it is an airship, just like the ones of Krypton. You have seen such ships, Kal-El? Kal-El! Stupid Kal-El! Rushing here, rushing there, and Grak, Nikima! A ship has come from Krypton. They have found me. Eek! I must go meet them, but they must know I am of their world. They will know I am the son of Jor-El. Escape!
Yeah, there you go.
Or the blanket.
Yeah.
There. Can you see it, Miss Lane? I can, Professor Gridley. An outline in the trees. Walls made by men long ago. It's the Lost Atlanteans colony. You know what this means, Miss Lane? An exclusive in every major paper of the world. Isn't it exciting, John? What a discovery. A graveyard. Nothing terribly exciting about that, Miss Porter. I came here in search of something. I can't know what, but a city of the dead isn't it? Nonsense, John. This is vital. You can imagine a living civilization down there. You can almost see, damn camera, people. Uh-oh! We're losing altitude. Prepare for impact. The flying machine burns, not armored at all like you surmise, and Cyrillus. I heard voices, exalted law. There are beings aboard. Go. There are survivors, and bring them to me. If they resist, slay them, as law commands. Perhaps the superior man is aboard that craft. Does the beast count flying among the godlings' talents? The beast seems as surprised as we. Why does he cower? Burning moon, burning Krieger. This event is unconnected to this great white ape, Kal-El. It would seem so, O powerful law. Form a defensive line in the east. The same men who downed our craft may come for us. Move away from the fire. It backlights us as targets. Jason, where are the ladies? How the devil should I know? Jane Porter and Lois, they're gone. We'll have to search for them when the sun comes up. All we could do before that and then is pray they... John, come back. You can't. I can't stand and leave them to their fate. Lois, thank God you hurt and fractured. And the damn camera's junk now, and the planet's going to take it from my salary. And I think that's the least of our worries right now. Oh yeah, Jane. Well, apparently you've forgotten what Perry can be like when I really think it's best that when we get back to. Oh boy, what do you think these guys have in mind? Watch the hands, buddy. They forget to teach you manners and grooming. These women from the flying machine. Yes, Your Imperial Highness. Note their odd clothing, ugly clothing. In any case, it is a man I am seeking. What language is this, Krylus? I know not, Princess. A brutal tongue, much like the apes. And listen up, Cleopatra. You let us go, and you'll answer to my editor in the United States Marine. I seek a man, a superior man of incredible strength and daring. Can you understand this, dime store, Dila, Jane? Enough to know that she is in a position of power here and wishes information from us. I grow impatient. If this superior man is among your tribe, produce him now. Huh? Release the woman. They are of my people. They are of Krypton. He keeps assuming everyone's from Krypton.
I love that. That's funny.
But it makes sense, though.
Yeah, as far as he knows, they are from Krypton.
Be not afraid. I shall release you. What do you think he's saying? Who cares? I shall ask once again that you release these women. Good Lord, he's magnificent. Kal-El, the superior man. Whatever you're saying, and I like it, big guy. We shall flee from here and you may take me to Krypton. He speaks the language of the apes. Tell him I wish to make him my king. I shall try, glorious law. Tell him all of Opar shall kneel at his feet. And most of all, tell him he shall be worshipped as a living god. What is going on here, Lois? Queen Bee is speaking the oldest language of them all. No! Tell him he's hurting me! You resist my offer? You think yourself untouchable? Ugh! So it is true. The stone does burn him with its light. I rescind my offer. You shall not be my king, but my slave. Tell him this, Cyrillus. Why does that stone torment him so? What difference does it make? That witch is killing him. No! Hands off, sister! Is that you, Kal-El? It is Kerchak. Who? No, it is another Tarzan. White skin! Tarzan? Leave him alone! Say it, Kal-El. Say you will swear loyalty to me. No! Then you shall die, and die, ape man, without my ever and having laid a hand on you. Pity. Push harder, and Jane and Lois are in danger. Exalted law. Okay, I think there's too much jumping around here. I think it seems like this should have had more to going on. This is rushed.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's almost like they're wrap it up, Chuck.
Yep, this should have been a 4 issue instead of 3 issues.
Yeah.
No! Kerchak, who is with you? A white ape like yourself. A man of Krypton? Thank you. You've saved our lives. I am Kal-El. Is this the adventure you sought, John? It is, Jane. I feel as though I've come home. All of these sights and all of these places seem familiar. And will you be staying? I believe so. And have you found a story to take back to Metropolis? Not just a story. I'm bringing back living proof. Wait till they see you in Metropolis. Perhaps you might take a letter to my parents from here, Miss Lane. Princess Law, is there anything I might... Shut up. Just shut up. Dearest mother and father, I pray I do not give you cause to worry, but I have decided to remain in Africa for the indefinite future. There is work to be done here of an academic nature, an opportunity to experience and study firsthand the Nubian world of the past. Miss Jane Porter of Baltimore, Maryland, has consented to wed me. And wow, that was fast! And
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what?
In this lost land. I know, beloved parents, that I have given you cause for concern in the past. But believe me now that I assure you that my melancholy and sense of disappointment is behind me. I feel I found the destiny that has so long eluded me, and I lived the life that fate meant for me to live. With respect and fondness, your son, John, or as the locals call me, Tarzan. Okay, it feels like this is more about John than Superman!
Yeah, and yeah, this was extremely rushed. I was like, what the heck?
And the first two issues were fine, and then this one's just like, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, because they're like, oh no, we have to wrap this up. We only got 3 issues.
I know, it's like, you took too long. I mean, okay, there is good to like in this. Would you agree with that?
100%. The art's great. The action's great. I like how they sort of how like both mythologies change.
And then they intersect back.
Yeah, and then they essentially correct themselves, if you will. So John still becomes Tarzan, Superman still becomes Superman.
But yet we don't get any setup. You keep on thinking it's Krypton, and it's Krypton there. It's like he's still an ape man.
Yeah, it's just like, how does he become all this? It doesn't make sense. It's like, oh no, he's back in Metropolis.
Or now he's not back. He's properly.
And now he's in Metropolis. Can I see that? Don't skip that.
I mean, again, I get it. It's Tarzan deserves just as much, but it's like he didn't do. It's like both neither did much at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I have to wonder how much of this was Dark Horse also getting involved and all that. It's a mess. It started strong and ended a mess.
Yeah, that's true. And Chuck is a competent writer, so that's why I'm more in line of it's Dark Horse's problem.
Or again, he realized too late, partway through, I can't wrap this up with 3 issues. I gotta rush it.
That is true.
That has happened sometimes where you think, I got enough time to tell you, I got enough space. Crap.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Kerchuk just happens to help him and all that. It's like,
yeah.
And what happened to the other guy, Grizzly? What happened to him? We never see him again.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of stuff rushed and unresolved here. And again, I think we could have cut out the stuff with the other tribe because they ended up out there. It's like this jump's worse than Superman Year 1.
Yeah, exactly. Because at least in Year 1, they were kind of you could weave a narrative through that of like each thing.
Barely, at least the first issue and a half of that story.
Yeah, but with this one, it's like he meets the tribe and then they serve they don't do anything to the plot
except to explain where he had been for years.
Yeah, I'm just like, what?
It's not like they train him in anything. Nothing.
No.
This feels like a montage of moments.
Mm-hmm.
And not that though, but again, it's just like, you're Krypton! Oh, you're not Krypton! Hey, what's this rock? Oh!
Yeah, I'm just like, what? Like, okay, we need kryptonite. No, we need this, we need this, we need this. And I'm like, oh god.
Actually, gotta look at it. Even the first 2 issues were tolerable, is more I should say. The first 2 issues were tolerable.
The third one is where it completely falls apart.
Yeah, because even then, there's problems with those first 2 issues, but they're understandable because of all the time skips.
Yeah, and again, my whole thing is like, you're telling me he wouldn't encounter sunlight once?
Now, to be fair though, as well though, there wasn't much for it. We never really saw much for him to actually have to use his strength except for hunting a few times.
No, but still, you would think he's like swinging, and then all of a sudden he's like, he misses.
Oh yeah, we never see him fly in this.
Yeah,
until the very end.
He's flying in Metropolis. That's the other thing. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure Africa is not like one like
giant treescape
forested. Yeah, even in the Tarzan movie, he's in sunlight.
Yeah, but again, it's like we know he has the only super. We never even see the heat vision. The only power we see is the strength.
Yeah, and it's like,
and I get it. He's trying to keep him closer to Tarzan, but maybe be amped up a bit.
The problem with that is that Tarzan has been in the sunlight. That is the issue. That's my issue with this book. As soon as I see this, I'm like, why hasn't his power shown up yet?
Exactly, and then we just see him flying at the end, and again, I think there's too much Tarzan in this.
And where's the Superman suit come from?
Yeah, like I said, there's too much Tarzan in this story.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
It's not a balance.
No, it's not at all.
I mean, now as we're talking over it, there's more issues than I kept thinking.
Mm-hmm.
But again, the artwork was great. I mean, look at this back cover again.
That is such a good cover. That is such a badass cover. It's very, it reminds me of 300 a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, wait, where'd the cape go?
It's around Lois's neck.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what? And
it just rushes.
And do we see like Lois first meets him? Do we see them fall in love like they obviously are? Do we see John and Jane fall in love?
Yeah,
no.
it's like we're betrothed already. He's like, wow, that fast?
And him deciding to just be Tarzan now all of a sudden. And what?
Okay, they did build up to that. But I do think it's one thing to say you feel like you didn't have a destiny. Now it's like, oh, I'm here. This is my destiny.
I'm going to be a jungle boy now. And I'm like, okay.
I mean, I did like, and I'll be honest, the John stuff was probably the best part of this series, I think.
Because it's primarily a Tarzan book, that's why.
And it's the only character growth.
Yeah, exactly.
Superman was like, he's bumbling around.
Exactly.
Would you agree with that? He is just bumbling.
He's bumbling, exactly.
Whereas John, at least, you followed his growth. In fact, his parents survived. He feels like days, even though they're saying he excels in everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's on this journey because he just wants to find another land.
Yeah.
And then he feels like, this is where I belong.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, let's get pitched. It's like, what?
Yeah, it doesn't.
And then the fact that even Jane feels like, oh, this is who I'm after. It's like, why?
I know.
At least with Lois, it's more of a case where she at least describes what she wants in a man, and you could see why this version of Superman would fit that, because he's a wild man.
Exactly.
Definitely, and that's the other thing is, he's still a wild man by the end.
I know. It doesn't. It'd be one thing if he like all of a sudden became like regular Clark or something like that, or started to learn how to be like civilized.
We don't even say that. We just skip it.
Exactly.
Again, this should have been a 6 issue. This should have been 6 issue, not 3. Because this felt like
again. JLA Avengers is 6 issues.
No. JLA Avengers was 4 issues, but extra long.
The point is, there was room for that, and that was equal.
Well, yeah, this was 4, and these were short issues. That's the other thing. These were short issues.
Even Superman Alien was more than 3, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
And even Superman Aliens 2 was 4 issues.
Yeah.
This was 3 issues. And these were just 3 normal-sized issues.
You want to know how many pages there were? If it was like 3 80-page issues.
Yeah, it was 3 normal-sized. I mean, and at least, because I went over with Raymond in the previous episode. We went over, a few episodes ago. We went over Green Lantern Aliens. 4 normal-sized issues. It felt fast, but it still felt like a complete story.
Well, yeah, because it's a very straightforward story with that.
This one is trying to cram so much Tarzan lore into this, and only a little bit of Superman. This felt like.
But here's the difference, though. The aliens don't have as much lore that you have to like go into. They're really just a plague.
Yeah, but I was saying, but here this felt like 3/4 Tarzan, 1/4 Superman.
Yeah, pretty much.
And again, Kal-El, sorry, they go from calling him the one name to then Kal-El, and it's just like, what?
Yep.
And again, the whole like, oh, that's Krypton, not Krypton. Oh, that looks like Krypton.
Yep.
Oh, well. Oh, that was Superman Tarzan, started strong, sort of, and just spiraled.
It's kind of like a Son of Superman, where it started off strong, and then all of a sudden at the end, when like Martian Manhunter's like deported to Mars, I'm like, what?
What? And then Batman was in it in League.
Yeah.
And Wonder Woman was too.
Yeah, exactly.
All because Howard Chaykin that one wanted to go bad, for whatever reason, bad politics.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was Instrument Tarzan. Thank you guys for this, and we'll see you on the next one.
See ya.